Is Meet the Pharmacist Day in Kearney Mesa.
It is?
It is.
That's where we find Lene Lewis right now. Have you met any pharmacists so far, Lene?
It is Meet the Pharmasist Day, and so much more here at the Toby Wells YMCA here in Kearney Mesa. It's a day of providing services for seniors in our community, and joining me this morning to tell us a little bit about it is Richard Stewart. You put this event together because you were telling me that it is so important to make sure that seniors know what services are out there and what's available for them that they might need in their everyday life.
Yes, absolutely. And not only that, it's also really important that they be aware of how their drugs interact with each other. And that's kind of the whole premise behind this, is so that seniors will be able to get the right information about their medications, how they work, as well as get information about a lot of the programs that are available in the community to help them. And we've got a lot of great nonprofits and other services out here that are providing lots of information to seniors that they may not be aware of.
So they can actually bring their medicine in and show the pharmacist, look, this is what I'm taking. What does this all mean?
Absolutely, and they should. They should bring not only their medications, but any other supplements that they're taking, so they can have a professional come out and determine what their negative reactions are going to be if they interact together.
Okay, and we also want to walk over here. You can see the different booths that are set up with different kinds of information for the seniors out there. And one group of ladies that's here today is from Sacramento, actually, here to talk about a bill that's in the works as well to make all the labels standard for the bottles of pills, because sometimes it's really difficult to understand what the directions mean. And this is Ann from Sacramento. Thanks for joining us this morning. Tell us a little bit about what you're working on.
We are working on an initiative that would standardize the prescription label, so it would make it more user-friendly, it would make it more readable and easy to understand.
And one of the things that you're asking folks to do today is to fill out this form here, right? So that you guys can get some feedback and some perspective from them as to what they would like on the label.
Absolutely. We need to hear from consumers, and we need to hear from seniors. We need to hear from people with limited English proficiency. The goal is, like I said, to make the prescription label user-friendly. We need to hear from people as to what that looks like, prioritize what's most important for them.
And give us some perspective. Well, how did this all come about? Obviously, there had to have been a problem with people reading their labels for this to even get going, right?
Yeah, well, there's a whole legislative history that I could go into, but basically, almost 50% of American adults do not understand the instructions on a prescription bottle, and that's huge. So what we're trying to do is reduce the number of medication errors associated from the misunderstanding.
Right, because if they don't understand what the directions say, they could take the wrong number of pills, or it could turn out to be bad for them.
Absolutely. They could take double the dose, they could take an insufficient dose, and then they're not realizing the benefits of the medicine that's been prescribed.
Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. And Sandra, this goes on until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? So folks can come on out throughout the day if they want to come get some information. There's also some juice and some fruit here. You guys want to make them feel comfortable, right, if they come out?
Yeah, we want people to be comfortable, and we'd love to have as many folks that want to come out as possible. We're going to be here till 2, and we've got a lot of great speakers, too. We've got Paul Greenwood coming down at about noon to talk about elder abuse, and there's a lot of other folks that are speaking today about a lot of different subjects that would be very helpful for seniors.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for inviting us to this event. We appreciate it very much. So, Sandra, a lot of good information out here. So if anyone out there has any questions, maybe you have parents that you want to come get information about their medication as well. This is all going to be here until 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's a free event.
Yeah.
They want folks to come on down and get all the information that you need.
Yeah, it's nice because sometimes when you're actually at the pharmacy, there's such a rush. You don't have time to talk to the doctor or the privacy. So it's a nice atmosphere that they can do that and get the information they need. Thank you, Lene.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're welcome.
Lene.